Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you for always coming back to watch the videos. Firstly, let's look at some inconsistencies in Brigadier Gininda's cross-examination with Advocate Mshololo.
Okay. When did you become aware that the accused number 2 was represented by Mr. Mjia?
On the 23rd of June 2020, my lord.
Wazenini ukuthi ummangalelo wesibini ubekade emelwe ummeli uMjiyakho uthi nge-23 zika June 2020.
Okay, where?
Where he was detained in the holding cells, my lord. I think it's Pretoria north of Mort, my lord. It's documented in my diary, my lord, which I gave to the defense.
Waze kuphi uthi la umsolo wayekade eboshwe khona ePretoria North noma eMort bekade ibhaliwe kwi-diary yakhe?
Yeah, Mr. Gininda is a senior member of the SAPS. You have given the information to the defense, but the information given to the defense cannot just testify for itself. You are here to testify.
No, but I testified about it. I led this evidence in my evidence in chief, my lord, and Mr. Mgomuzili asked me about it. So I'm repeating myself over and over again on what I was asked by the defense counsel for 1 and 2. It's a repetition of what was put to me by Mr. Mgomuzili after I led this evidence in chief. If I recall, my lord, there was even a time where the court ordered that all defense counsel must actually peruse the diary physically before copies were made. Subsequent to that, because I was dealing with that part in my evidence in chief, I dealt with it with Mr. Mgomezulu. Now I'm repeating the same thing. So it's not the first time I'm saying.
It was put to you regarding the events of the 21st of June 2020. It was put to you that you met accused number 2 at Primrose Police Station, that you apologized to him.
Sir, a point of correction. My lord, I've made a correction when the witness was still testifying. After I took proper instruction, I corrected myself to mean Pretoria North.
So you're trying to apologize at Pretoria North Police Station?
That's correct.
Yes, Mr.
Well, I don't remember that correction, but
I remember it.
Be that as it may, it was put to you that you approach the accused now, according to what Mr. Mgomezulu says, at Pretoria North Police Station on the 21st of June 2020, that you apologize to him for having been assaulted. That is now for accused number 2 having been assaulted, and that you offered him 3 million rand.
So, my lord, my response is that that is not correct, because the first part, my first engagement with the accused, my lord, accused 2, was on the 18th, where there was clear indication of his confession. Subsequent to that, on the 19th, a formal confession was made by him. So that's the flow of events, my lord. Thirdly, my apologies, my lord. On the 19th, in the evening, subsequent to the docket of provisional ammunition being opened, he was charged in booking, transferred to Primrose, not Pretoria North. The OBs, we've read those OB, my lord, they're available, we've shown them to the defense. From Booking, my lord, he was never taken to Pretoria North. There are entries that shows that he was detained in Primrose Police Station on the 20th in the morning hours by Sergeant Mokane. The following day, which is now the 21st, he was still in Primrose, and Sergeant Mokane formally charged him on the OB. There's also an entry that has been disclosed to the defense. I was not there. There's an entry that shows that Sergeant Mokane at Primrose, not Pretoria Road, not charged him for the booking case. And subsequently, on the 22nd, he appeared for the first time in booking magistrate court. So I was not there, my lord.
Did you hear yourself? With Advocate Mshololo, you said Pretoria North. Now with Advocate Balo, you say Primrose Police Station. Which is which? Secondly, let's talk about the allegations of 3 million rands offer. When Advocate Mngomezulu asked the Brigadier about the 3 million rands offer to accused number 2, this is what he had to say.
And there was no such offer made by me. Like I said, my lord, it's unethical, it is unlawful. I don't even know, I can't even comprehend the reason why would you offer a suspect that money. He confessed, my lord. Even if he did not confess, that would have been his right to remain silent. There is no way that I even had access to that money in terms of the police budget in any event. But
now listen to what the Brigadier said concerning the 3 million rands offer during Advocate Baloyi's examination.
But even if it was there, my lord, it's something that is unethical, unlawful, and something that I will never do. I've heard stories, my lord, of officials and government officials being accused of corruption. In other words, the corruptor being perhaps the member of the public. This is the first in my whole career where I've had a police officer like us offering money to an accused of that magnitude. I'm shocked, my lord, but it is not true. That is the essence of it.
You're saying the traffic is the other way.
It is the other way, my lord. And the statistics of corruption, even if you look at the Zondo Commission, if you look at the crime stats that we have as the police, it's the other way. It's the service providers, it's the members of the public who are bribing government officials, SAPS officials. That's why I'm sitting with matters where there's such cases. I've never, I'm talking about me, my lord, seen, especially this amount of money, where police officers, investigators are offering money to an accused who has already confessed. I don't know what is the purpose. He has already confessed, he implicated his co-accused and his willingness to cooperate. Subsequent to that, my lord, he does indeed cooperate with us. And then he goes and makes the confession to the magistrate. So
Now he's adding more and more layers to the answer he gave to Advocate Mngomezulu, mentioning corrupt officials and so on. Now it becomes a long mess. Thirdly, Advocate Mshololo asked about Mr. Mjiako. Listen to how he answered the question.
Was it your first time to see or to meet with Mr. Mjiako on that day?
Yes, it was. I didn't know him from time immemorial. That was the first time for me, my lord, to see him.
Brigadier, you'll answer this question if you know. Do you know that Mjiako has been a member of the SAPS up until 2017?
No,
2016, sorry.
No, I wouldn't know, my lord.
You don't know?
No, I wouldn't know. We didn't discuss that. We are not acquainted, and I never worked with him. If he was in the police, I certainly didn't come across him or interacted with him in any matter for that matter.
And in this matter, when you were in... Sorry.
You may proceed.
Okay. In this matter, when you were investigating this matter, you testified that you were working with the Crime Intelligence Unit. Am I correct?
I said it was crime intelligence-driven operation, so there was intelligence gathering that was present. That's correct, my lord.
And Mjiako was working in the Unit of Crime Intelligence Unit. You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know, my lord. As I said, and I'm repeating it without fear of contradiction, my lord, I've never worked with him. If he was in the police, I've never come across him. That was my first time, my lord.
We start here. The South African Police Service has confirmed that attorney Dominic Mjiako, who represented accused number 2 in the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial, was a police officer who was dismissed back in 2016. Now, the police spokesperson Brigadier Gininda said late last night that the individual referred to is a former member of SAPS who was dismissed from the service in 2016.
Ladies and gentlemen, for me, witnesses in this case gave long speeches before getting to the answer. Most of them have been using this method of answering questions, especially the witnesses from the Khumalo home. And again, the way the Brigadier answered questions reminded me of Tumelo Madlala. The only difference is that the Brigadier is professional about it, and Tumelo Madlala displayed some level of arrogance in court. Lastly, Advocate Mshololo asked if the Brigadier has ever been accused of forcing people to make confession statements. And then Advocate Baloyi raised an objection to the question. Let's listen to what Senzo Meyiwa, the brother to Senzo Meyiwa, had to say about this alleged accusation.
akubona abantu bokuqala laba abenzisa ama confessions and uadvocate ubalo uyakwazi lokuthi lamajita khona u5 kukhona nabanye ababenzisa ama confession bethi babulala uSent baphi manje ngoba nabo bawenza babefuna ukubenzisa ama confession khona umunye nje wangala ko Marisburg kwelinye ijele ngaya lapha kulelo jele ngaya ngikhuluma okuningi kodwa ngaya lapha yana lo muntu waxoshwe enkantolo waxoshwa imagistrate mefika ethi wathi mina ngizoconfess ukuthi ngadubula uMeyiwa yathi magistrate iphuma la ngizoqamba mango ehamba nomunye captain wase GP police station